What's up, guys? It's Deer Hunter again. I'm so glad that I'm actually able to post YouTube videos because, as you can see, I know you can't see it, but I've just lost my profile and all my trophies. But thankfully, I do have my movies here, so I have show number 1 and number 2 of my hunts, and my third is my first hunt was named First Hunt on Download version, and I run a Windows 7. Now my second hunt was on Double Down, and both of them were on Georgia, I'm sure. Yes, Georgia. Now, my third video that I'd like to see, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and rename this and put number 3. Well, not that many. Okay. The reason I'm doing this with a phone is because I do not know and have not the stuff to be able to do this kind of stuff with just, and besides, my recording on this is pretty awful, as you can see in my last videos. I'll go ahead and play my recorded hunt and try to show y'all what I can. I may not be able to show you everything because I cannot make a 16-minute video yet. Bear in mind, this is just a recorded version, so you ain't going to see everything exactly how I see it. My phone is the only way to be able to record my voice for y'all to be able to hear me, so y'all have to forgive me for some of this. But anyway, I may have to skip a little bit of this to be able to let y'all see, like, so I'd be able to put some of this on YouTube. I'll have to have something under 16 minutes. By the way, Destin's Gaming, I have seen some of your postings and videos, and I sure appreciate some of the things that you've done, like putting my name out there. Another funny thing about some of these games is how you can sit here and kill 2 bucks in one day when that's not even something legal in real hunting. As you can see here, I had this guy come up, and if I remember correctly, the wind was blowing straight to him, so I was hoping that maybe he wouldn't be heard. As you can see here, it was a female turkey. I believe, I may have to just wait and see. I believe he goes ahead and runs off before he really gets to a safe shooting distance. I could have went ahead and shot him then, but as you can see there, he finally run off. I tried to call and get him to maybe come back, and by that time I seen another deer on its way. He had done run out of sight, and I never did get a shot at him, never did even pick up my gun. She had ended up coming pretty close, and sometime afterwards I finally seen that turkey still never did move. I may be wrong, but I may have had thoughts about shooting her, but I really wanted that 8-point to come back, and everything around me, I never did see nothing. Y'all have to forgive me for some of the background sounds that y'all might be hearing, because I'm not alone here. By that time, I finally seen the non-typical here. about 272 pounds, 11 points, non-typical. And that was just a hunting guess. I was getting worried because he was about to leave, it looked like. Pretty soon he finally started to come back. He had a smaller doe with him that I think may have been there since earlier. But he finally started to come my way. Here's a look at him from the animal perspective. You'll have to forgive me, my graphics aren't that well. I was getting pretty tense because I didn't know if he might smell me like the other one did. So I tried to take my time, and tried to pick my shot carefully. It's pretty hard to try to get him to stop with a grunt because you got to put your gun down and grab the grunt call. It's not like Deer Hunter 5. As you can see, it was a nice shot. It was a nice looking shot. And there goes that 8-point now. He didn't move far and he ended up dying there. But as you could see just a while ago, that 8-point was actually on his way back. And that 8-point was really the one I was wanting to get most of all. I had in mind that I was going to try to go after him if possible. And I took a shot at him, but I didn't know for sure if I'd hit him or not. Like I said, I lost my profile and my trophies, but thankfully, as of this download version, I can or best way to put it, I can export my trophies into my Atari Trophy Viewer, so thankfully I can still view them there. This Windows won't last forever, so I try to put these out on YouTube before it's all gone and everything's lost forever. Some people might not even believe some of the deer I've actually taken. Some of you might actually still have the thought that maybe I'm putting too many videos out at once, but to be honest, I'm trying to put as many out there as possible before this computer shuts down permanently. I spent a while trying to look to see if I could find any blood or just the side of the deer on the ground or something. I wasn't sure if I may have hit him or not, but I was still checking to see. pretty soon I spotted this deer here, and I knew if this doe was out there, then more than likely that 8-point was still around. So I began the search. If I'm correct, that it was the same doe that I just viewed, but she had turned. By this time, I don't think the wind was blowing in their direction, but still I had to be careful and be quiet as I approached them. To some of y'all's viewers, maybe not listening at the beginning, this is a recorded hunt, and for several more videos to come of this, they're all going to be recorded. Y'all might not can hear, but I can hear that turkey gobbling now. I didn't want to spook this deer here, and I knew there was others still out. By that time I spooked that deer, and then as soon as I spooked that deer, I seen the 8-point, and man, was I tickled. I started spraying myself and trying to get ready. He was smelling me, I'm sure. He was pretty cautious. I didn't want to take no chances, so I just took the shot. And then I took a second shot. You could tell by the way he was hanging his head, he looked like he might have been hit. I could tell that he had went pretty far, so I just started trying to search for any blood, and pretty soon I did find some. He stayed right next to the fence, and that's actually where he continued going. By now the blood was getting pretty heavy in there. Pretty soon I found him. By the looks of it, he actually kept running until he finally got through the fence, and he started back the other way. I don't really know what exactly he done. Looked like he may have just, I'm not sure. He may have already crossed, like through there maybe, and the blood was just spilling on the other side. There you have it. This is the only way I can actually have y'all view this deer now. And there he is. I hit high, but he was still a nice deer. Still actually got him. Well, there you have it. Thank y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. Go get them whitetails.